right, I've got a secret for you that you can't tell anyone. Check it out. I'm here in February and it's like 55 degrees in the Front Range of Colorado. And up there, you see those clouds? Andre, zoom out, show them. You see those clouds? That means it's snowing up there. So when most of you think of Colorado, you think of the high country. Snow, ice, all that wintry condition. Here, most of the year, it's nice. But we have some snow tires on this car and we've got ice and snow up there. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. We are in full drift. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I think I got a cone. Because we're going to take it into some conditions that most supercars would be afraid to tread. So while it may be sunny and warm in Boulder, Colorado, just a short hour-and-a-half ride along the Flatirons and up into the Colorado Rockies is a winter wonderland. A perfect opportunity to test a Bentley's all-wheel drive system, snow tires, and my driving ability. So what a better place to test the all-traction, all-wheel drive of this Bentley than here in Georgetown, where we're going to do a little bit of ice racing. Behold the heart of the beast. A 6-liter twin turbocharged W12 that puts out 616 horsepower and 590 pound-foot of torque. All that horsepower goodness is mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters, and of course it feeds power to all 4 wheels, which makes it very trackable. Oh my, you gotta love that backfire, that induction noise. It's the sound of God laughing. Now you may think that taking a Bentley out here is not the smartest thing in the world. I mean, we're up here with Jeeps with studs on their tires. What's that? You start it up, did you hear it? And of course a bunch of Subarus and Audis. But don't worry about it, this Bentley can handle it. Not only do we have air suspension that raises the Bentley up and gives us more ground clearance, but we've got excellent snow tires and of course Bentley's excellent all-wheel drive system.
Jeep? I don't know. I drive it. My husband works on it. I don't know.
All right, this is fun?
Oh, it's awesome. We've been racing for many years.
Yeah?
So, yes.
Yeah, I take it it's all about the tires.
The tires, and then yes, the track and the driver. All 3 of them make a difference.
You know, I didn't even know they made 21-inch snow tires. These are 275/35 21s, which are pretty massive and very thin snow tires. Of course, the Bentley does have all-wheel drive, and it has plenty of power to tear the wheels loose on dry pavement, so I'm really curious to see how it does when it gets on snow and ice. I'm thinking this could be the ultimate ski car or the ultimate ski sled. So let's find out right now. All right, here we go. Ice racing the Bentley, and I'm up against the RAV4. So this should be interesting. See how I do. I'm already sliding. I'm looking at the RAV4. Waiting for him to go. Not yet. I really don't know what the rules are of ice racing. All I know is I'm in a car that is worth about, let's say, 10 of those RAV4s over there. Okay, here we go. He gave me the thumbs. Down it we go. We got some traction. We've got snow tires, of course. We've got traction control on. And I've got the suspension jacked up all the way. And there goes my back end. I am sliding like crazy. And I'm doing a whole 10 miles an hour. Yes, this is fun. There is not a lot of traction control that I'm actually doing because this is very icy. I think the smart guys probably have studs on their tires. Here I go. I'm trying to make this turn. Bring the back end around. Come on, back end. Come on around. Oh boy. It's a slow motion pirouette. Woo! Here we go. RAV4 is right with me. We're about to cross the center line at the same time. Oh my, we did. Needless to say, I didn't exactly embarrass the RAV4 with my driving skills or with the Bentley's prodigious 616 horsepower, but I did figure out that ice racing is best done with the traction control off. So I hightailed it over to the high-speed oval to do a little bit of practicing and to test out my drifting before the next race. And before you start commenting, I had the pedal to the metal. The Bentley's W12 was great, but the car's traction control would not allow any wheel spin, so all those horses were in the stable. Yes, indeed, I was finally getting a hang of this ice racing, so it was back to the dog-bone racetrack. This time, my opponent, a Suzuki SX4. Alright guys, here I go, round 2. Last time I was racing a RAV4, they kicked my ass, so this time I have turned off the traction control. I'm going to see how that does. And I'm up against the Suzuki SX4, so this should be interesting. I've got, oh, I don't know, 6 times as many horses under the hood as he does. Ready to go? He's ready to go. There we go. Woo-wee! Rock and roll! Bentley power! The Bentley boys! Or boy in this case. I think I got a lot more control already with the traction control off. You know, I've got over 600 horsepower in the Bentley, and I probably need about 50. So it's not about power at this point, it's about control. And here I go, trying to make the turn, 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 turn. Yes, the car is turning much better. Back end comes around. Oh yeah, much better with traction control disabled. Look at this, I am just weaving these cones. Yes. All right, I hit a cone. We'll pick that up later. Here we go. Kicking that Suzuki's butt. So what competes with the Bentley? I was trying to figure that out the other day. Probably a Rolls-Royce Wraith, maybe a Maserati Gran Turismo, perhaps Ferrari FF, right? There's not a lot that competes with this. And you know what? This car is really not about how much money you spend. Oh, I hit another cone. I am just killing cones left and right. These people are not going to like me. It's not about how much money you spend, but about how it makes you feel. And let's face it, This is making me feel phenomenal. Oh my, I'm gonna have 2 cones to pick up, but I will kick that Suzuki's ass. Oh, maybe not. It's close. Here we go. And yes! Victory! I'm going sideways. Yes, yes! The Bentley takes the Suzuki and takes out 2 cones. But you know what? You gotta break some cones and make an omelet! I'm gonna go pick up that cone now. So, would you take a Ferrari out here, perhaps a Maserati, maybe a Rolls Royce? I bet not. The Bentley feels right at home here. You know what? Everybody loves it. I love it. I'm gonna have to go do this all over again. It is just so much fun. Thank you for watching, because you allow me to do this. As always, this is Roman reporting for the Fast Lane Car, saying check out tflcar.com for all your car news, views, and reviews. It's my turn to go again. I've got it in sport mode. Check this out. Ciao.